Hey everyone, Grimer here. I'm coming at you once again from the Zawo episode. Happy Friday. Let's kick this thing off. I've been doing not actually a lot on the zoo off camera just because, in case you guys didn't know, I got a week of horror event coming up here before Halloween. Been doing a lot of stuff for that, been doing a lot of recording for that. It's been very busy, but I am here, I'm back, I'm ready to do some stuff. There's a lot of little odds and end things that need to get done here on the zoo today, and I think I'm going to try to tackle some of those things before heading into the next exhibit, which is going to be right over there, right behind me. Anyway, but I did notice you guys were really awesome in the comments section. Thank you guys for that, for helping me out, come up with names for the camels. Actually, got a lot of really good suggestions, and I picked out a couple of them. All right, so Thomas Kids for Life, you actually came up with an idea of just naming one cam and one L, and I liked the concept, but I decided to combine it because I am a very big Superman fan. Where are my camels? I'm a very big Superman fan, and I like the idea of naming them Kal-El, like the Jor-El's other son, Kal-El. So I think I'm gonna name because in case you guys don't know anything about Superman, you know Superman's real name is Kal-El. So I'm gonna name this one Kal-El. All right, so let's take a peek. Which one is this? This is the female. All right, we'll get to her in just a second. All right, so here we go. Here's the male. All right, we're gonna name him, bam, Kal-El. I just love the name. That's really awesome. I don't know, when I saw that comment from you, Thomas, when I saw that comment from you, immediately my mind went right to Kal-El, like from a distant cousin of Kal-El. So. Okay, anyway, on to the female. This one comes from Jennifer Church. If you are watching, thank you for the name suggestion, actually. That was awesome, actually. So Sally the Camel, in this case, has 2 humps. So if you guys haven't heard that song, just Google it, or just YouTube it. You'll see Barney singing it. Sally the Camel has 2 humps. All right, so we're going to name this one Sally right there, bam. It's just too good. Okay, it's a children's song. It got stuck in my head after watching that again. I forgot about that song completely. Thankfully, I forgot about that song, and now it's stuck in my head again. So, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you for reminding me. In case you guys didn't notice, this place looks overhauled. Okay, just look around at the vegetation. Look around at the cool little details here, the little hay ball thing or whatever is over there. I don't even know what that thing is. What? Can I look at this thing? What is it? It's an enrichment ball. That's pretty awesome. Look at this stuff. This looks great. This looks absolutely fantastic. In the last episode, I actually suggested that Maddie come do her best. And look at this. Bam. Feel free to change or remove anything you Shears-M. I'm guessing that's Maddie. Because I'm pretty sure that's not Mojang. Okay, I'm pretty sure Mojang didn't come in here and do that at my camel pen. So yeah, thank you, Maddie. I'm not going to change anything. I think that looks awesome. The only thing I'm going to change has nothing to do with what you did. It's everything to do with outside of here, because I didn't even finish this path. I didn't finish nothing, all right? Now, I do need to worry about the room for the aviary right here. Is it right here? Something like that. I guess I can put it wherever I want. I mean, it's my zoo. I can do whatever I want with it. But I do need to finish the path leading up here. I also need to finish the path in front of the Gharials. And okay, so let's talk for a second. Okay, so about because there's a new update coming out for Minecraft, right? Everyone's all talking about the 1.17 stuff. All right, everyone that adds a bunch of new cool stuff. Really does look interesting. I need to finish the path in front of here too and design something, which is something I want to work on today. It's the fixing up the odds and ends. That might be the episode name, the odds and ends maybe. But let's talk for a second, okay? Because about about a month or so before they announced what they're going to be putting in 1.17, these things, okay, I added to the zoo. They're right there. Okay, now I had someone in the comment section say that they're pronounced axolotl, and I'm probably gonna butcher this. I think I've actually looked up how to say them before, and I butchered it big time. Everyone I see is pronouncing it axolotl. That's actually Aztec, okay? It's Asholot. Or no, Asholot. That's it, Asholot. That's actually how it's pronounced. But everyone in their world is actually pronouncing it axolotl. So I don't know. These things are very specific creatures. I find it funny that they're adding them to Minecraft. Like, penguins are pretty generic. You could have just added penguins. You know, but no, they picked this amphibian from like Central America area. Like, actually, I guess it's still North America. It's down in Mexico. Is where it's from. There's like a couple lakes down there that they're found in specifically. It's a very rare creature. So I find it funny that they're adding it to to Minecraft, and I don't know. I think it's kind of weird, and I don't know if it's like weird psychic vibes, but it's weird that I put these things in, and then very shortly, and I had never heard of them before in my life, and then very shortly after they're being added to Minecraft. So that's very bizarre. Okay, so there's a couple, like I said, a couple of loose end projects I need to do. One is in front of the Gharial exhibit. I need to add that path. 2, in front of the Camel exhibit, I need to add that path and get things going there and have an exit leading off towards where the aviary is going to be. 3, this path leading to the bathrooms. I've said I was going to do this so many times that I completely forgot. And all these paths I'm doing, it's not just going to be regular just paths. It's not going to be like, here's some dirt. It's going to be more like the foliage around it, the landscaping and stuff like that. I want to kind of get that going. Plus, I have to add some more stuff to this thing, and I don't really know what to add. I mean, I said I was going to add like a rat to that, but I want to keep it kind of like aquatic, or at least little amphibian creatures here. So I might get creative. I had another type of frog to add that Maddie gave me. I should probably add that to this exhibit, which, by the way, I absolutely love these things. They're a little noisy, but I love them still. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on probably this place right here. I got to jazz this up. I don't remember putting that bush right there. I think Maddie might have had an extra one, or maybe I did, and I just kind of threw it down someplace. I can't remember. This place is starting to get rather large. Just so you guys know, the Zubu, or not the Zubu, as a slip of the tongue segue. Just so you know, the Week of Horror actually is going to include a Zawa episode, and this place I'm going to do that up to have a Zubu. So hopefully you guys join me for that too, because if you guys haven't ever been to a Zubu, it's kind of fun. It's kind of like they turn it into like a little haunted house thing. And I'm going to try to do the same thing on here. Soggy, if you're watching this, I might need to contact you for some assistance on that, actually. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I got some cool idea in mind. Simple one in mind. But, yeah, you might be hearing from me, man. All right, so I'm going to get to work, though, because I got to get this stuff done here. It's been a long time overdue. The sun is setting. Creepers are coming out. I'm going to have to fight for my life. Let's get to work. Biggity bam! Check it out, it's done. Okay, I finally did it. I finally got off my butt and did it. I could have been sitting here on my butt, just not doing anything. But no, I finally did it. I did it. I finally put the paths in, alright? That's been bugging me for actually quite a while. I'm kind of happy I got around to doing that. I think it looks alright. I think it looks good. Matches, obviously, the rest of the zoo. And in this area where the food court's going to be, I mean, I still got to work on that. But that's probably going to be for a later episode. Haven't had the fire under my butt to really do that, because honestly, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I could use some suggestions, actually. If you guys know how to make little, like, food stands or something like that. That's not exactly my forte. My forte is more the wilderness, kind of natural looking stuff is kind of where I shine. But yeah, Hardly's still doing good in there. Everyone's happy. Everyone's doing great. Vander Son, he's still just rattling away. Yeah, he's still doing good. All right, are you guys still stuck in the mud? Yeah, you are. All right. So let's get on over into this section here, because this is something that really desperately needs to get done. I'm thinking tree right here, okay? There needs to be a tree right here to break it up a little bit. It can't just be open fields all the time. I like having a couple of trees. I like these natural trees that we have here. The tree. What are these? What is this mod actually called right here? Dynamic trees. That's it. Jeez, I can't believe I couldn't remember that. I like the way that these look, so I'm going to try and keep them going. Trees, is it in the Iron Golem backpack? No, it's definitely not. Is it in just the green backpack? I think this is the foliage stuff. I have trees in some place, one of these things. Is it just in the standard backpack? There is some trees right here. Let's see, pine or spruce? Pine or spruce, Or I could actually do just an acorn one. Actually, no, that's not dynamic trees. That's little critters right there. So let's do a pine. I like pines. Go ahead and just drop that bad boy right there. And then I think I still have in one of these backpacks some bone meal. Let's see if I can't grow this just a little bit. Now, I think that'll continue to grow on its own. Somebody, oh God, who is it? Okay, one of you guys I'm drawing a blank. One of you guys said that that I can stop the camel, the trees and the camels thing from growing if I brew a potion that actually stops them. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty awesome. In this case, I want to have that thing keep growing though, so I'm gonna let that go. That Gariel's, or the Gariel, I think that's what they're called, is just chilling up there. He's enjoying some time sunbathing up there. All right, so that's step one of my master plan to get this thing up and running. I need to get rid of this and this. Okay, so they don't go in there. I have a flowers backpack somewhere, right here. There it is. Perfect. Got rid of those. Awesome. All right, now I need to make a path, which I'm thinking I'm gonna have it like go this way, and then connect back like right here. And then in between, I'm gonna put like some bushes and stuff like that. I think that's what I have going around floating in my head. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. I need some more oak leaves too. I'm kind of running out of those. All right, so let's get the bushes in place first. They're gonna be kind of like sporadically spread right here. Man, I keep botching that. Sporadically spread like right here. That should be about good actually. And then I also want to put some back here. Do these connect to the fence? No, they do not. All right, that's good to know. All right, and then let's build these up just a bit. Am I stuck in my trap? Nope, I'm good. All right, I got out of there. I escaped. I'm the best. All right, let's go ahead and fill that in. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. If you hear a train in the background, that's because I actually have a train that runs past my house in real life, and it's currently going. But if I actually were to build like a little train track going around the zoo, I could make it just part of it. It would be like a 4D experience. It'd be great. I think that'd be great right there. And then let's go ahead and add some of these oak leaves over here. This has been stuff that I've needed to get done really bad for a while now because I've basically been leaving incomplete parts of the zoo, and that's a shame. That's bad on me. I need to not do that. All right, let's go ahead and pop that up right there. Bring this out just a wee bit. That's gonna make for a narrow pathway, but that's fine. That should be fine. Yeah, all right, something like that. All right, so then I need to get to work on another path leading right through here. Let's just carve this out real fast. All right, bam, look at that. It's coming together now. Now I just have to add all the nice little details of the chiseled dirt and whatnot into this. And this should be a completed path here, too. I'm knocking these things out left and right today. The odds and ends, people, you can't ignore them, otherwise they pile up and your place ends up looking like crap. It's important for me to get these things done, otherwise I can't really make really pretty exhibits again. I mean, it's just a bunch of random exhibits in the middle of a field someplace. That snake, jeez, Vander Torvaldsen just scared the crap out of me. I kind of forgot he was there for a second. All right, let me keep putting these things together here. All right, that path that's done. Maddie, if you are watching, and you might be because I said this in the last episode, and all of a sudden the camel exhibit looked awesome. If you are watching, Maddie, these little paths like this that I'm doing, I added a little bit of foliage in front of the bathrooms, you know, but not much. I mean, but if you got a little something to spice like these little pathways up, like let's say right around here, I challenge ye, Maddie. If you have a God, I'm gonna regret this. It's gonna look so much better than anything else I build. If you have an idea for this little pathway right here, Maddie, I kind of want to see it. Just go ham. Let's see what you can do for the foliage around here to make it look zoo-like and maybe a little bit garden-like. Let's just see this intersection actually, not just this pathway, but anything along this lake right here. And if you want to spice this up at all, if you know any tricks or something like that, I want to see it. So everybody, if you're watching, let's see what Maddie can do. Hopefully she sees this, otherwise I'm going to look real foolish in the next episode. But yeah, see what you can do to jazz this place up. I got the pathway in. Oh, actually, no, I don't actually have the pathway in. Look at this. That's how embarrassing. This actually needs to get done, too. Let's just drop a couple of those guys there, and let's sprinkle a little hint of that. And then let's make sure we get the little gravel representation going on in there. Drop that there. Good. And drop that there. And good. All right. So there, now I got the pathway done actually. So see what you can do here, Maddie. I'm kind of curious. Let's see how pretty you can make this intersection area right here around this sign and up to the water there. Let's see if you can make this look make this pop. Actually, like right here too. That's kind of empty. That kind of looks bare bones. That's actually probably a really good place for a park bench. I'll let you decide that though. All right, on to the next thing that I got to get done. These little things, people, the odds and ends are important. Can't stress that enough. I know I'm not really doing an exhibit so much in this episode, but I will lead on into the exhibit that I want to be working on in next week's episode, at least a little bit getting started. It's going to be a multi-part one, but yeah, that's still to come. All right, let's go ahead and X-nay on these flowers here, and then what did I say was I had the flower one. Which one was it? This one, I believe. Let's go ahead and open that up. Yep, I was right. That is the flower one. All right. I need to take some time to collect some oak leaves, that's for sure, if I'm going to ever get around to doing more stuff. But right here, I don't want to really remove that either. I like having these little touches. Camel and Sally are just chilling in here. Let's go ahead and put this away. Grab the bat backpack. Oh, man, I'm getting better at saying that. Get some of these slabs out here. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build... Get some of that hit back there. We're going to need to build this out just a bit. Something like that. Alright, and that should allow us to walk up here, because the path is going to curve just a wee bit that way, leading out from Subscriber Park. 200 Subscriber Park. Man, I still think this is one of my favorite parts of the zoo, especially with the giraffe statues, or statue with next to the giraffes. Look, that actually looks pretty good now. Still looks a little wonky. I've never really been thrilled about that giraffe statue, but if you guys are, let me know down below. Let's go ahead and knock this part out like so, and then that leads right into the next part above there. But first I gotta pretty this up a bit. I might have to go do some block sorting or some inventory management. I always need to do inventory management. In fact, I should do it way more often than I do. Let's just do that, and then drop that right there, and right there, and that, and then finale done. Okay, so now that leads up to where the camels are. This little path I need to do here and do that up something, but I have to remember to leave an exit leading this away, because man, there's a lot of terraforming that needs to get done here. This whole biome needs to get a little overhaul so that it looks kind of like this. I mean, there are parts of this that are relatively flat now, ever since I did a lot of the overhauling on it, but not all of it. I mean, I do want to keep some of the elevation changes. Yeah, because the aviary is supposed to go right here. In fact, right here, I'm going to pull up the zoo map again so you guys can see. And it's supposed to be right around here. So, I want to make sure that I build this pathway leading this direction, at least, so I can start getting to that when the time comes. The aviary is going to be another project. I don't actually have an idea in mind for a build for that, but if you guys know of any really cool aviaries that you think I should design that off of, I want to hear about them, because I'm not much of a bird person, so I might need a little assistance by you guys on that. Alright, so this path needs to go up and over. Now, I see Maddie did a little foliage on the outside of this place too. I think that looks really cool. I'm going to keep it, and it needs to come this way. Now, you'd think that if there was a camel ride thing kind of going on, that there might be a queuing line, which would make a lot of sense. Actually, I might have to incorporate that. I might have to put that in here. So let's go ahead and knock this part out like so. Maybe I'll just have the path end right here, and then I'll doodad it up and head it that way on its own. But the queuing line is something that needs to get done. But first, before I work on any of that, I'm going to actually take time to sort my blocks and get my inventory all set. I'll maybe go grab a couple more oak leaves. So give me one quick second. I got to do some off-camera farming here, or off-camera work. Alright, this pathway is now in. It's finished. It's done. Now, this part right here, though, is where I was talking about. There should be actually a little queuing line. And I know they have like a rope in here, but this doesn't go sideways. It's not like chains in Minecraft in the most modern version. Thin rope. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Which is really unfortunate. Otherwise, I would absolutely... Whoa. You spin me right around, baby. Oh. Sure. Right when I start singing the tune, that's when he stops. All right. Who was that anyway? Was that Camel? No, Sally. She was probably thinking of her own theme song. All right. So as far as the queuing line goes, I'm thinking that I'll just make that out of fences, because I don't actually know anything else that I could use in this version of Minecraft. Keep in mind that we're not actually playing in the most recent version of Minecraft. We are playing in 1.12.2. Okay, so A lot of the things that, like waterlogging blocks, I think is probably the thing I missed the most. But we're gonna go ahead and just create like a little queuing line right here. There we go, that's perfect. Just something like that. Just something where people can wait for the camel, you know? And when it's their turn to ride. So, which by the way, riding these camels is a lot of fun. Let's ride Sally here. Ride, Sally, ride. All right. So yeah, camels are actually a lot of fun. I still love this exhibit. Maddie, you did a fantastic job. All right, so we got a queue line right there. This place looks a little boring as far as the landscape goes. I wouldn't mind doing something right here actually. Because that's a nice little body of water. Maybe have like a little rowing pond. I mean, you could put that in a zoo. You have to create some kind of fence along the back so people don't just row out of the zoo and are lost forever. There's apparently evil, terrible things underneath me here. I almost think I hear like two things. Hold on, let me do a little investigating. A couple of spiders were down here. Alright, so here's a cave that I haven't lit up. I wonder if there's like a spawner right here. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Let's get some torches down here. Nothing like a bunch of good old-fashioned Minecraft. Oh, there's a zombie villager. I don't actually have that achievement, I don't think, to cure those things, but I also don't really care about that one. Let's light this up so we don't get any terrible evil sounds in the zoo anymore from up above. You know something? As I'm lighting this place up, I just realized I don't have any bats. I mean, I know it's a vanilla mob, but I should probably snag one of those for at least maybe a little bat exhibit someplace. Yeah, let's grab a couple bats when I see them. All right, I think that basically filled that whole place in. It was just some caves. There wasn't actually any spawner down there, unfortunately. All right, back to this. This is where I was a little distracted. All right, what if I made like a little rowing pond right here, actually? I'd have to kind of build up the back. Maybe actually just do a palisade wall kind of blocking this off and put a little dock in here with some boats. I'm thinking that would look actually pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and carve this part back just a little bit to open it up. And yeah, I think that would look actually pretty sweet. A little rowing pond area. This is like more of the interactive part of the zoo over here. Well, I guess with the exception of the petting zoo, where you get to ride camels and row boats and stuff. I think this will look pretty good. Let me do a little brainstorming here and see what I can come up with. I'm gonna have to put a palisade wall back here to block this off, though. I don't really want that. I don't really want this open right here for them to just row out of here. So yeah, little palisade wall right here. Little pond here for, well, not fishing. I don't really know if you can go fishing in a zoo, but maybe I could actually stock some fish in this pond, actually. I'd have to go find some. I don't really have any fish. But yeah, a little pond or a little dock coming out here and some rowboats in here I think would look really nice. So give me a second. Let me go grab, where's the backpack? More spruce wood, that's for sure. Where is my spruce wood? I just had oh, it's right here. It's in my inventory. Doi. Okay, let me go grab the spruce wood and then get to work on actually coming up with a kind of a little palisade wall back here. And then I'm going to get to work on doing a dock right there to add some boats. And I think it'll be a nice little rowing pond. Yeah, what do you guys think? A little rowing pond? Yeah, probably. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, I got a little palisade wall kind of blocking off the rest of the water over there, making this little pond area right here, which I kind of like. It doesn't have to be as looming or as tall as the other ones, because it's not trying to keep any animals in, it's just trying to keep boats from going out. So now it's just time to work on the actual like little dock jetting off here. So I kind of want to build it on this level, because of right here, the path kind of dips down a little bit. I kind of like that, so I don't really want to throw it smack dab in the middle, but I might have to just because of where this is. Might have to throw it right here off to the side, actually. I think this might work good. Let's go ahead and drop this in. Now, I don't really want to make it perfectly straight, like 90 degrees. Just a little slight angle on it, I think would look good. Whoops, I did not mean to double that up at all. Just a little angle on it, I think would look pretty good. Actually, this needs to get dropped up here. Building on a slight angle is always a trick. Man, I keep misclicking. I'm misclicking like crazy tonight. That's not good. Oh, and I forgot on the freaking... I hate that. If you shift and scroll with your mouse wheel, you'll cycle it like right here. Bing, put that in your backpack. I hate it. I wish that wasn't ever a thing. All right, let's go ahead and bring this out just a bit. See, I don't want this to be at too big of an angle, though, so I can't really go nuts with it. Something like that is about it, actually. How does that look on the map, actually? Does this look terrible? Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, let's figure out how to fix that, though. Is it like that? How's that look on the map? Usually, I like having these bird's eye maps, so you can get a good look at kind of what it is you're trying to do and what it ends up looking like. You know what? I'm actually hating this. I'm hating the whole thing. I usually like the challenge of building on an angle. In this case, it's such a small dock. I don't care. I'm probably just gonna put it on just a straight shot. I think that might be the better option here. It might end up looking better too. So let's go ahead and add some supports right here in the water for it, which I could actually do a little something here, like right there where if I stopped and I switched to oak wood, because then it'll look like it's kind of like wet in the water. I kind of like that. Let's remove this one right here. Oak wood that up. All right, let's go ahead. I do have some oak wood fences, although I wouldn't mind changing that to something else. What's that? Is it the squid backpack? I think it's the squid backpack. Yeah, that has these things. Let's go ahead and get some spruce in here instead. Slap those bad boys right there. And maybe just toss a torch on the end of it, like that. A couple of them. All right. Nah, just one. Just one. Both of them look a little weird. Did I fall in the water? I think I lost my torch. Yeah, that should be fine, like that. All right, now let's do that up the landscape just a wee bit. Bat backpack, where are you? I need your help. Right here, let's grab the grass for a little bit. Let's get this shoreline kind of filled in a little bit more, like so. All right, that way I can connect this path right here to it, and I can also go back into the bat backpack and snag myself one of those things, and then maybe one of these guys. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and put them on the hotbar as well. Pop that out, pop that out. Bang and bang right there. Awesome. All right, so that's a nice little little dock jetting off. Now I just need boats, right? I mean, that's about it. Let's go ahead and make some spruce boats. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, man, okay, I got this. I'm misclicking all over the place, though. It's getting kind of late here for me, too, so I'm starting to get a little drowsy. So you're dealing, once again, with Tired Grimer. All right, so let's, oops, dropped right in the water. All right, so let's go ahead and add a couple of boats in the water here, actually, at least along the edge where people can hop in them and row around all they want. Now, as far as fish, I don't really have fish to add in here. Plus, I don't really want to go nuts with the fish in this pond, other than maybe goldfish if I can find. I don't even know if those are a thing. Let's look at this. Nope. Okay. Fish. What kind of fish you got here? Pufferfish, clownfish, swan bluefish. Maybe clownfish would look kind of cool in here. Yeah, I don't really know what to put in there. I'm not very familiar with what kind of fish there are in the mod pack, actually. Maybe I should just go looking for them. But that should be about it. Now, the one last thing I want to do in this episode before I call her quits, though, that's a nice, I kind of like the little pond. I need to do that up the landscape for sure. I'll do that maybe a little off camera because it kind of sucks. Plus, that's where the aviary is starting to get to, so that there's that to do still. So, all right. So there's one last thing I want to do, and that's what I want to address. What's probably going to be in the next episode. I got a comment saying that somebody wants to see the Big Cats exhibit started. And yeah, that's probably next on the agenda, is to start the Big Cats exhibit. Now, this is going to be a major overhaul, so we're talking multiple episodes to get this thing done. Oh, there's an eagle. Because this area right here, all of this that you're seeing right here, and covering in that pond and stuff like that, and maybe even filling in this area right here. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to do that, though. But yeah, this area over here is all the Big Cats exhibit, okay? This is where we're going to put the lions and the jaguars and then the tigers and... No, not bears. But oh my, is it going to be a lot of work. So there is a lot that I have to get done. And it all starts from this bridge right here, okay? This is a lot. I think a big portion of it's actually going to be terraforming, like removing these things. I should probably bring the beacon over here, although there's not that much to remove. My pickaxe is also getting rather weak in the knees, so I'm probably going to have to go take a trip to the Ender and repair that. I believe it was Drayler built the Ender on this server. Not too sure. I got to go look. But it is kind of a slow XP farm, though, because it doesn't weaken the Enderman down to one hit. So that kind of sucks. So you have to you have to sit there and beat on them for a little bit. But yeah, I do need to do a lot of terraforming on this part right here, because the big cats exhibit is coming next, and that's going to take a lot of work. And I gotta get rid of these peaks off these hills too. I can keep the rolling hills, I think will look fine. And I gotta fill in areas like that with the water and raise that whole elevation up a little bit. I'm trying to figure out, what do you guys think? And I need your input on this. I was either going to do a raised walkway, think of it this way, like a raised walkway going through here with like kind of like pens like that recess into the ground with the cats in them actually, so that you can look down and see them in their areas. Or would you rather see like fenced in like cages kind of thing, like a fenced in area above ground so you walk right alongside it? Let me know down in the comments section. I need your input on this because I could do either one. I just kind of I'm indecisive. I don't really know what to do. So yeah, I need your guys' input on that. Remember, your input does help mold the zoo quite a bit. I'm just doing the general theme of it though. But yeah, I'm thinking that's about it. I know this was a little bit of a weird episode. This was the odds and ends, obviously. They needed to get done. I needed some paths put in. I needed some foliage put in. I got my little boat pond over there, which I think is nice. We named the camels. There's a lot done, actually. So thank you guys for joining me, and thank you all for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. And remember, the Zubu is coming up. So if you guys are excited, or if you like horror games, actually, the week of horror is going to be right up your alley, okay? Because there's some stuff in there. So thanks again for watching, you guys, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.